UFC 312 is so fucking ass, bro. Fuck. Literally, there's no fucking ranked fights other than the championship fights. No other fight other than the fucking two fights for the belt have a fucking ranked like contender in there. It's absolutely the fucking most dog shit thing I've ever seen. Literally can't believe it. What's up, dude? It's going good. I'm fucking so pissed about UFC 312, bro. That shit is so ass. Absolutely the fucking one of the worst cards we've ever seen. I don't know. Like, it's just so fucking dog shit, bro. You're telling me I have to pay 80 bucks for that shit, bro. Hold on, let me log into my Tapology. Let's see the full fucking bout order for that shit. Let's go over UFC Fight Night Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is pretty good. The main card, if we're looking at the main card right now, it's Jake Matthews versus Francisco Prado. Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Bellato. Fucking Taliesin Teixeira versus Justin Tafa. Tatiana Suarez versus Zhang Weili. And Strickland versus DDP2. Yeah, I'm glad that the contender series guys are getting opportunities, and I'm hyped for them. But this is not a like pay-per-view card. Like this is not pay-per-view worthy in my opinion. You know, like you're telling me you win on a fucking Dana White's contender series, and then boom, you're on a pay-per-view. The fuck? That shouldn't be how that works. Fucking Taliesin Teixeira, great performance on the contender series, in my opinion. Great performance, you know, knocked the guy out. But you're telling me right after that he gets just jumped straight into a pay per view. Cody Steele, Taliesin Teixeira, Jonathan. Yeah. I'm not mad that these guys are getting spots on like the card. It's just the main card should be like, bro. They shipped fucking Steve Urseg off to fight fucking Al Mabayev. They couldn't have moved that on the fucking Australia card. They couldn't have had Justin Gaethje, Dan Hooker on this card. They couldn't have had like I don't know. I mean, I know JDM is fucking main eventing a fight night in the UK, so that I can understand why he's not booked here. And I get that they want these other cards to be strong with UFC 313. You know, they have a what's it called? Dan Hooker, Justin Gaethje on there, but that should have been on 312. It needs more ranked fighters, especially on the main card, but I think all fights will be exciting. Yeah, I mean I hope the fights are exciting. I think they will be. It's just what's up, Anakin? I I, I have an opinion on the card. I think that the card in name value is dog shit, but I think the card's gonna perform very well. I think that this is a trend that we see. Like, I think the title fights are gonna be boring as fuck. But I think the every fight other than the title fights are gonna be really exciting. We saw that with like UFC what was it, 306 at the Sphere. Every fight but the two title fights was fucking absolute banger, absolute fucking amazing fight. But then when we got to the title fights, everybody just forgot how to be entertaining. I think that this fight is going to have a high finish rate. It's going to be very exciting, and we're going to get some wars. There're going to be some great fights and shit. But I don't know. Solid outlook, yeah. I mean, it's just like it's frustrating. Like as MMA fans, you expect me to pay $80, and your main card is looking. You got Jimmy Crute on the fucking main card, bro. You've got a guy who came off the Contender Series in the main card. That's I'm not paying 80 fucking dollars for that. If you know me, I don't. If I'm just gonna be real, I don't really pirate fucking. I don't go to Stream East or whatever to watch most cards. I like buying the pay per view because these fucking places, where you can watch the card for free, they lag all the time. And if it's in the middle of a title fight, I'm not trying to have my shit lag and me miss a finish. Like I'm not trying to have that happen. So I like buying pay per views. I like actually paying 80 bucks. What's up, Anakin? I like paying for the cards just to make sure it doesn't lag or nothing, but it's frustrating when it's like this isn't $80 worthy. This should be like this is like the Ryzen card was better than this. I paid $20 for the Ryzen card and that shit was so worth. There was a couple fights that weren't the most exciting, but if you watch the panel with me and Nocho where I watched the Ryzen cards, is not. Yeah, I know. Like Justin Taffa being a feature fight, like fucking hell, dude. Justin Taffa in general being a feature fight, in my opinion, is really frustrating because it's like Justin Taffa, exciting fighter, sure, sure, whatever. But I don't know. He's not all that in my opinion. I think the reason why they struggle to get most ranked fighters on the card is because, yeah, the tax. Exactly, the tax for fucking actual like good fighters, the fighters that would actually be making a lot of money, they get fucking taxed out the ass for fucking going to Australia. It's a 45%. I heard it was a 50%. Like it could be 45. It's close to 50 either way. Regardless, Strickland talked about it. Many other Australian fighters have talked about how like, hey, I don't even want to go here. Like this shit is literally fucking they take half your paycheck. Yeah, that's like yeah, exactly. It's like you win the fight and then you don't even get your win bonus. You don't even get your show money. That's it. And then if you lose, you get half your show money. I don't know. The Australian government's gay as fuck for that, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it was Ty, I'd be fine with it. Yeah, why isn't Tai Tuivasa on this card, bro? Why is it Tai Tuivasa? Exactly, half your pay fucking gone in the snap of a fingers, bro. A bullshit like biased decision too. Like if a judge makes a bad call and you lose a split decision, half your fucking a quarter of your paycheck if you should have won the fight, you know? Or would that be a third? I'm not 100% sure. I think it would be a quarter, but still that's fucking dog shit. Why is it Tai Tuivasa on this card? Put Tai Tuivasa versus Taliesin Teixeira. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I know he's coming off the contender series. He doesn't deserve a ranked opponent. But bro, Tai Tuivasa versus Taliesin Teixeira is a better fight than him versus Justin Taffa, bro. The fuck? What the fuck are we doing here, guys? Like, I don't know. It's like Justin Taffa. No hate to him, but like I'd rather see a fucking Tai Tuivasa on this card. Tai Tuivasa versus Taliesin Teixeira, or Tai Tuivasa versus. Oh, hope I don't take fall damage here. Tai Tuivasa versus fucking Tai Tuivasa versus Justin Taffa. Like I don't know. It's just frustrating. This isn't pay per view worthy. Get some form of name value. Tai on a mental losing streak. I know. Give him some bum though. Give him fucking Shamil Gaziev. He could maybe beat. No, don't give him Shamil Gaziev because Shamil would just smother him. Give him someone though. Give him a layup. So we can have a feels good man moment. Like to see him get back in the win column, even if it's against a complete fucking unranked bum. I don't care. We need that though. We fucking need Tai Tuivasa in the winning column. You know what I'm saying? We need this shit. I feel bad for Ty, but like, dude, Tai Tuivasa, why is he not on this card? They couldn't fucking find any other like Australian like ranked fight. Like, I mean, bro, I'm gonna go through the fucking rankings right now. Tell you who should be on this card instead of Kai Kara France versus someone. I mean, they're probably gonna do Kai Kara France versus Pantoja. Why can't they do Kai Kara France versus Pantoja for this fight? Like, why couldn't they have negotiated that? Like, I get it. Pantoja just fought in fucking December or whatever, but still, fucking make him do a quick turnaround for this. That's not even that bad of a turnaround. You know? Him versus Kai Kara France for the fucking belt. Get some name value on there. Oh, man, it's just so frustrating. Jimmy Crute versus Bellato and Jake Matthews versus. Yeah, exactly. That should be on the prelims. That shit shouldn't be on the main card. Like, you're telling me I'm paying $80 to watch Jimmy Crute in 2025. No, I'm good, bro. I'm chilling. Why isn't Steve Erceg? Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. The UFC is so dog shit right now. Why isn't Steve Erceg versus Asu Almabayev on this card? Why is that? I don't even know whether I think that's booked for 313 maybe. Let me check. Steve Erceg versus Asu Almabayev. It's a fight night. What fight night is this? Royval versus Cop. It's in the Apex. You're telling me you couldn't take that off? Or wait, is that the Apex? Let me make sure that's The Apex. Yeah, it's UFC Apex, bro. Sometimes UFC really does silly things. I know. Yeah, exactly. It's on an Apex card, bro. The fuck is. What are we doing here, bro? Take that off the Apex, put it on this card. I don't give a fuck what either of their excuses are. Oh, I need more time to prepare. Shut the fuck up, be a company man, and fucking get on the main card. I really hope Urseg wins, bro. But Almabayev is a really nice prospect. I fuck with Almabayev, but it's like at the expense of Urseg. I don't know. I still fuck with Urseg. Like, it was a bit of a meme at the start, but like after he actually kind of whooped Pantoja's ass, I was like, yo, I actually kind of like this guy. And I mean, to be honest, his fight with Matt Schnell was really good. Um, a crisp knockout. You know, he's got pretty crisp striking, and he's got really good scrambles. We've seen him against Pantoja. I don't know, dude. It's just like why is that on an Apex card? Like I get it if it was on a crowded fight night, maybe I'll let you get away with that UFC, but like it's not even on a crowded fucking fight night or something. It's literally in the Apex. Why can't we just move that? Like you're telling me I'm paying $80 for this shit, bro? I know I keep saying that, but that's really frustrating as somebody who works like a 9 to 5. $80 is a good chunk of money to me. Like I could go out to dinner with my fucking partner. Like I could go out, have some fucking steak and be chilling, you know what I'm saying? But I decide not to because I want to buy the fucking pay-per-view. I don't want it to lag and, I don't know, dude. It's just embarrassing. And think about people who are casual MMA fan or not casual MMA fans, but think about people who are like younger, like someone who's like 14 or 15 who's a hardcore MMA fan and they don't have like $80 they can just be thrown around like that. So whenever they do get $80, they finally worked enough money, like enough little fucking side gigs to afford a pay-per-view, and this is the shit you expect them to pay for. Imagine if one of the main card fights falls through during the weigh-ins. Oh, dude. Imagine, bro, imagine it can't be Strickland versus DDP that falls through, but like imagine fucking Zhang Weili versus Suarez falls through. They don't even have a backup for that fight. And I know it's a women's main event, but it still is like it's it's bad when I'm fucking saying that a women's main event is one of the strongest fights on the card. And if that were to fall through, we're fucking done, bro. We are actually done. It's over. Like the entire event needs to be canceled if one of those guys or one of those chicks misses weight. It's actually fucking over. I don't know, dude. Like imagine that shit happens. Like I don't know, dude. Like fuck, I'm turning into Giuliano with the like and the shit. Fuck, bro. It's so frustrating when one of the most anticipated fights on the card is a women's main event. I know it's for a championship. People are gonna call me a casual, but like, bro, that's still like shouldn't be a fucking thing. I shouldn't be hyped for a fucking women's co-main event 5 rounds. But it's bad when that's the fucking case. Yeah, if you take away the title fights, it's literally a fight night. I agree, Anakin. It's literally a fight night. Like honestly, like it would be a fight night if you took away the main event. Co-main event, that could be a fight night. There's Apex cards better than dude. Oh. Yeah. In my opinion, other than Strickland versus DDP, in my opinion, Jared Cannonier, the fight night with Jared Cannonier and Gregory Rodriguez is better than that. Is better than the UFC 312. Because you have Calvin Kattar versus Yusuf Zalal, Gregory Rodriguez versus Jared Cannonier. You got Bonfirm versus Sadikov. That's a good fight. Shabazian versus Budka. That's a good fight. Like, it's bad when and Walter Walker's on the card. Name value. Johnny Walker's brother. Jared Gordon is on that card. UFC. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. 312 should be fucking Fight Night Adesanya versus Imavov. 312 should be the fight. Exactly, dude. Exactly. So I feel like Cody Gar. Exactly, dude. I'll eat your hair like cotton candy. Fucking Cody Gar. I love Cody Garbrandt, by the way. Sorry. Sometimes when I say exactly, I think of fucking Cody Garbrandt at a press conference. He's like, exactly, dude. Exactly. I love Cody Garbrandt so much. That's so unrelated, but still. You know what I'm saying? Izzy should be on 312. Bro, literally, bro. He's New Zealand guy. I know like New Zealand and Australia kind of the, like bro, what the fuck? What are we doing, UFC? What are we doing? You expect me to pay for this shit? UFC should travel more with Fight Night. Stop spamming the Apex. They can be. Well, the reason why they spam Apex Fight Nights is because they don't have to pay as much. It's more profitable for them. But no, I agree with you. Fucking, they should be on more crowded Fight Nights, but it's more expensive for them to do that. I'm pretty sure they own the Apex. UFC Apex. They own that bitch, and they can get away with literally whatever the fuck they want in the Apex. They don't have to pay a venue. You know, they don't have to worry about selling tickets, if it's a bad fight night. That's the thing is that's the fucking main thing is they don't have to worry about selling out arenas so they can put on shitty fight nights and make money off of it. Yeah, they have that deal with ESPN. It's so fucking annoying, dude. And they expect me to pay so much money for this shit. What the fuck? Where's the sulfur, motherfucker? Copper, I need copper. More copper. W. Oh, my inventory's full. Fuck. What do I drop? Titanium. Yeah, no, I agree. It's just like they can get away with whatever the fuck they want in those Apex fight nights because they don't have to worry about selling tickets, so they can put on absolute stinkers. But UFC 312, if the card doesn't perform very well, they're gonna learn their lesson. 100%. Like if this card isn't crazy entertaining and crazy high finish rate, banger fights, absolute wars, they're gonna learn their lesson in the sense of like you just put on a UFC Apex Fight Night card and expected it to perform well, and the fans aren't buying it. I need mushrooms. Shit, it's so fucking annoying, bro. Let me get some water. I don't know, dude. It literally is. Ah, fuck! I dropped my water. Ugh! Almost fell over. I hope they bring back international fight events. Uh, they're in need of it. Yeah, I agree. It is really frustrating that the UFC seems to think that they can get away with this shit. Then we need more fight night. Bro, where is Fight Night Poland? Like, bro, Fight Night Poland would be fucking dope. If you think about it, you get Jan Blachowicz on there. Get who else would be good on there? Gamrot. There's a ton of Polish people. Rebecki just got a massive win over Orobly. That's your main card. And then have some people fucking from the Contender Series who are Polish. Go to Poland. Yuri Prohaska. Macau was sweet. Macau was fucking awesome. I stayed up till like what 6 in the morning watching that, and I fucking feel I was not unhappy about it. I was happy about it. I was I wasn't sitting there being like, damn, why the fuck did I stay up till 6 in the morning for this? But UFC Macau was good. In my opinion. I liked Macau. But Yuri Prohaska on the Poland card versus Jan Blachowicz. Dude, that actually might be the move. The winner of if Olberg wins, or even regardless if Jan loses against Olberg, you put Olberg versus or not Olberg, sorry, fucking Jan versus Prohaska, Rebecki versus Grant Dawson. Um, maybe I don't know. Sweden, Poland, and Spain. Exactly, yeah. Uh, you put Gamrot on there too. Like, bro, that'd be such a fucking sweet fight night, bro. You were at a festival watching Macau on mobile data in the middle of the dance floor. Exactly, bro. It was a good card. Yuri versus Yant in Poland would be sick. Yes, exactly. Like Guru has been fucking like what's the word I'm looking for? Like pioneering that, or like he's been advocating for that for a while, and it would genuinely be such a good card. Like UFC Poland fight night, bro. Literally imagine that. Jan versus Yuri Prohaska, Rebecki versus Oral Blood, or not Rebecki versus Oral Blood. Rebecki versus like a ranked opponent, like Benoit Saint Denis. Put him versus Benoit Saint Denis on there. Benoit needs to fight somebody who's unranked. Um, put uh, fucking flaking the name. Gamrot versus like I don't know, someone down in the rankings. Let me look. Who should Gamrot fight if he were to fight there? Um, Gamrot versus Benil Dariush 2 or Renato Moicano. And I feel like you could put Giga Chikadze on there. He's kind of from that area. He's from Georgia, but I think Giga Chikadze's from Georgia. But like I'm cooking here, bro, and that's your main card. Gamrot versus Joel Alvarez. Yes, Gamrot versus Joel Alvarez. Yes, exactly. Because Joel Alvarez is from Spain, right? And that's kind of like it's close to, it's in that region of Europe, so like it's not too far. So training camp's not going to be too big of an issue. I feel like Fight Night Poland, that'd be fucking huge, and it doesn't even have to be a pay per view. They could do a pay per view there, but that doesn't even have to be a pay per view. It could be a crowded fight night, bro. That'd be the shit, bro. That would be the coolest, like one of the coolest fight nights ever. The aura, bro. Imagine going to Poland. Fucking sweet, dude. But like the UFC is like, I feel like they're allergic to making money in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Scanner room fragment. It feels like they're allergic to making money in a sense. Let me think of more places they could go. They could do UFC Japan. They got Rei Syria. They got Asakura, Tatsuro Taira, Nakamura, but I mean he just kind of got bitched, so that kind of fucks up UFC Japan. Uh, I don't know, but you could put Nakamura on there. UFC Japan, UFC Tokyo, they could do that. In my opinion, I feel like that would be it'd be a good fight, a good fight night. Do another road to UFC in Japan. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Gamrot versus Yoel Alvarez. Yeah, I agree. Man, it's like the UFC is allergic to making money sometimes. What? That's blocked? Okay. What the fuck? I got my diamond cutter, so I'm actually gonna be able to exactly. Of course you want fucking EPO. You fucking tried to give me some. I love Cody Garbrandt. You know? I don't know. I feel like where else would they want to do like fight nights that they haven't really done? Trying to find some uniqueness, you know? You know what I'm saying? What is this? A Cyclops module. I don't even have the fucking Cyclops unlocked right now. What is this? Modification stable. Alvarez has a broken jaw after his fight with had a broken. Oh yeah. Are you saying that like talking about you? Oh no, you were saying Yoel Alvarez earlier. But yeah, Alvarez got a broken jaw. Good. Fuck Alvarez. Mainly, sorry, not fuck Alvarez. Fuck the fans. The fans were such fucking pricks to Stevens. You see how the fucking, especially Piper. Piper can go suck a fucking dick, bro. Piper was such a dick. Like, bro, the way he was talking to him, I wish Stevens would have been like, "Don't make me get Jack Hermanson in here, you fucking bitch." I'm glad he shut the fans up and won though. Yeah. There's a lot of doctor stoppages I've noticed. I feel like because bare knuckle, you're more prone to injuries. You're more prone to breaking like a jaw or breaking some teeth. Mm-hmm. Small sample. The fuck is that? Yeah, but I feel like there's more KOs and TKOs and all of that because it's bare knuckle and you get like injured and shit. And Jack Hermanson holds up the rankings. Yeah, it's like we get like a yearly Jack Hermanson fight, and he just like decides to gatekeep. Which I mean, you can't hold it against him. Like nobody's gonna go there and in there and throw a fight, but it's just frustrating that he's the one fucking holding up the division against like Joe Pyfer and shit. Let me check fucking Jack Hermanson's record in the UFC. Fraud checked fucking Joe Pfeiffer in February last year. Lost to Roman Dolidze. Beats Chris Curtis. Loses to Sean Strickland. Like, yeah, literally, he just fucking every year, he just decides, yeah, I'm gonna fucking lose to somebody who's really good. Ignore the fact that he beat Dolidze. Dolidze's kind of shit. But, he just decides to fucking lose to somebody who's really good and then beat somebody who's not quite there yet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this fucking what's it called is gonna explode here in a second. But it is kind of unfortunate. Like people like Jack Hermanson should be fighting like twice a year if he's just gonna hold up the division. I'd rather we get some value out of you, um, than you just inactive as fuck. You know what I'm saying? The Dolidze loss held him back. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Jack Hermanson versus like Rainier de Ritter. We'll see if Rainier de Ritter was going to be anything because I feel like give him the old Jack Hermanson, test. I don't know. He's 11-16 in the UFC and 0-2 in Bellator. That's hilarious. If he won versus Dolidze, he'd be top 5 right now. Yeah, but that's just Jack Hermanson for you. He just like decides. He just like I don't even know how to explain it. He's just sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses. It just depends. Ritter is slowly becoming the new DD. No, he literally is. I called that. I literally called that fucking early in his career. After he beat GM3, I'm like, dude, him versus DDP would be the goofiest fucking fight ever, and I would love to see it. Where the fuck is my Seamoth? Oh, there it is. Him versus Rainier de Ritter, bro. DDP versus Rainier de Ritter would be a fucking banger. It's literally going to be who's going to spinning back fist fluke KO the other first. Or who's going to do a fucking flying accidental Boston Crab. That's a dream matchup of mine. Not repair tool, fucking Rainier de Ritter though. Give him the Jack Hermanson test, and then he can go fight. If he beats Jack Hermanson, in my opinion, let me look at the rankings here. Give DDP Jack Hermanson, or not DDP. Sorry, fucking Rainier de Ritter. Give Rainier de Ritter Jack Hermanson. He beats Jack Hermanson, you can or Paulo Costa. If he beats one of those guys, he can fight like a Marvin Vettori. Um, if he beats a Marvin Vettori, he can get like a title elimination bout with like Izzy coming off a loss or like Imavov coming off of a loss. That's how I would kind of do it. I'm waiting for Paulo Costa news. Yeah, dude, fucking imagine like I literally thought this year we were gonna get active Paulo Costa, mythical fighter. You know what I'm saying? And then he's just like, yeah, let me just not fight. Like he fucking fights early. He fights at 298, I think it was. No, 298. I think it was 298. I'm not 100% sure. I think it was 298. Let me see here. Paulo Costa. Yeah, 298. Then he fights Sean Strickland at 302, and then he's just out for the rest of the year. Like, bro, you're too shit to be fucking out for this long. Like, you should be fighting like as much as you want, but the UFC's probably paying him so much because he's such a draw for like casual fans. Because he's look at me, I'm fucking jacked and on steroids. Yeah, he almost KO'd Rob, and that's why I think I picked him to beat Strickland because I thought he might like spinning wheel kick Strickland out of nowhere as like a fluke. But you know, is what it is. Cause like I mean, one of Strickland's losses at welterweight was getting spinning wheel kicked by a fucking jacked Brazilian. So I was just like, bro, history repeats itself. I think I picked Costa. I'm not 100% sure. That was such a fucking rookie pick of mine. I just thought he would wheel kick him out of nowhere. But yeah, not my proudest pick, but I don't know. I can't believe he almost KO'd Robert Whitaker because then we would have then he probably would have tried to sit out and get a title shot or some shit, We could have seen him versus fucking DDP. Imagine Paulo Costa versus DDP. The absolute fucking that would be such a fucking I don't know. Or he would have gotten Hamzat, honestly. I'm still interested in that match. For some reason, I feel like he wouldn't beat Hamzat, but I feel like he would put up a really tough fight for Hamzat. Like I don't think Hamzat would sub him in the first round. I think Paulo Costa is too physical and big to just like ragdoll and sub in a round. You know what I'm saying? Dude, can you do you fucking remember in a fucking there was a time where Paulo Costa was undefeated. He was fucking fighting Izzy versus he was 13-0 when he was fighting Izzy, bro. I don't know. Also notice, oh, what's up DJ Aiden? Do you guys also notice that the UFC picks and chooses when they count Ultimate Fighter losses? Like the marketing all the way up to Izzy versus fucking Paulo Costa was that they're both undefeated, even though uh Paulo Costa has a loss in the Ultimate Fighter, but it's technically exhibition. But if you go to fucking Bryce Mitchell's record on when he fought Crone Gracie, it had like one more loss than what Tapology was saying, and I looked at it, and then the UFC was counting his Ultimate Fighter loss. They pick and choose when they fucking count the Ultimate Fighter like losses. They pick and choose when it actually is exhibition or not. It's so fucking annoying in my opinion. No, I didn't mean to fucking do fuck. Accidentally crafted another fucking scanner. When Costa had that war with Yoel, I thought he would be the future champ, and Izzy, yeah. I mean, bro, Izzy literally, I fucking hate Izzy for doing that shit because, like, bro, it's like, it's such a fucking, I don't know. Like, bro, humping a dude, like, really? I don't know. Oh, I need two? Good thing I have two. Yeah, Costa getting fucking dry humped by Izzy like that was actually the fucking definition of sad. Oh, I need two fiber mesh? Fuck, okay. Okay, let me go get some more fiber mesh. I don't know. I think Izzy was kind of a cunt for doing that. That's when I really started to hate Izzy. I don't know. That shit was actually fucking so annoying. Hmm. I don't know. How far do you think Fluffy goes in the division? Fluffy. Let's see. Who would they match him up against next? They might try and do Fluffy versus Costa next. I'll just go through everybody who's ranked at middleweight, and I'll tell you if I think he beats them or not. Current with his current skill set. Not saying he's gonna evolve or something, or just current Fluffy. The Fluffy that showed up in his last fight. Does he beat these guys? Michelle Pereira, he already beat him. Shara, that's a 50-50 matchup. I would probably lean Shara because if Michelle Pereira can hurt you to the body, imagine what Shara is gonna do. But he could grapple fuck him. It depends on if it takes place in Abu Dhabi or not. Can Shara grab the cage and get away with it? I'd pick him to beat Jack Hermanson, Paulo Costa, Roman Dolidze. I'd pick him to beat Roman Dolidze in that matchup. Brendan Allen, I'd pick him to beat Brendan Allen currently. I don't know if I'd pick him to beat Jared Cannonier. I'd pick him to beat Vittori. I'd pick him to beat. I wouldn't pick him to beat Baralho. I might pick him. No, I wouldn't pick him to beat Imavov. I might pick him to beat Whitaker. I wouldn't pick him to beat Hamzat. I wouldn't pick him to beat. I'd pick him to beat Izzy actually. He would just try and do a relentless grappling pace, but does he get KO'd on the feet first? I don't think he beats Strickland, and I don't think he beats DDP. Fresiam versus Davis got moved to the main card. Yeah, I think that's because Ikram Aliskarov pulled out of or not. Ikram didn't pull out. It was who was he fighting? Muniz. I think he was fighting Muniz. Muniz had some visa issues and he pulled out, so that's why Fresiam got moved to the main card. Which I'm not mad at. I like Fresiam. I think he's main card worthy of a fight night. You know, I think a lot of people shit on him, but I think that he's main card of a fight night worthy. That's that UFC take fucking notes right now. UFC, that's the type. Yeah, Muniz pulled out. UFC, that's the type that you put on a fucking fight night card. That's what we expect on like a fight night card. Honestly, wouldn't even be mad with him being on like a pay-per-view. Maybe him versus like a ranked opponent. I feel like the UFC needs to do a better job of planning these things though. Like you're telling me they couldn't figure out the visa issues? Like, bro, the fuck are you guys on about? Figure your shit out. All right, now that we got our rad suit, I'm gonna run over to the Aurora. Where the fuck is my Seamoth? Oh, y'all about to see some real shit. No, but like, how does the UFC not have this type of thing figured out? They got fucking visa. He has visa issues. He can't get into the country, and his team can't get into the country. How do you guys not have this shit figured out beforehand? Like, how's that not a priority to you guys? I mean, I don't know the specifics of it because, I don't know that type of thing. But in my opinion, I feel like that's something that you should have sorted months before that's something you should have sorted at once the fight gets announced. You should only be allowed to announce that fight. You should only be allowed to announce the fight when both parties are able to enter the country. That should be like a requirement, I feel like. Is like, oh, we're going to announce this fight now that you're able to enter the country and shit, you know? To be honest, they gave Ikram a short notice opponent like they did with Bogdan. They should have. Yeah, I agree. Cuz I think Ikram would smoke him regardless. I mean, a lot of people are like hating on him cuz he got KO'd by Whitaker. It's like, bro, this guy other than losing to Whitaker and Hamza, he's undefeated. The fuck? Like, how are you going to shit on him for that? Like, you're telling me his only, and he didn't even lose to Hamza in the UFC. He lost to him on a regional promotion. El Sawadi versus Oki is off. No, it's, oh, no shot. Is it really? Let me go on X. Did that just get announced? Oh, fuck. Dude, that was such a good fight. What the fuck, dude? Ah, that's fucking gay. Wait, that's the wrong, or whatever. That's so lame, dude. That is a genuinely would have been a good fight too. Do you know where you found that? Did you find that on X? Hold on. Let me look up maybe Marcel has it. I fuck with Marcel though. He's the GOAT. Yep, okay, he posted it 8 minutes ago. Also, Wadi said it on IG. Oh yeah. He posted a screenshot of it, of his IG story, where he said, "That's unfortunate. I hope maybe they could find somebody short notice, like a guy from LFA to do it. Step up." Good Noodle MMA. I still love Paradox the Chad. Thanks for letting me know. I needed to know that. I honestly I wouldn't have been able to sleep soundly tonight if I didn't know that you still love Paradox. Hello, Thal. Hi, Thal. DJ Aiden says hello. Um, I can't get in that way. I need a propulsion gun, I think. I'm so glad that DJ is still in love with Paradox. Wait, I didn't mean to drop that. I meant to use it. Dude, if DJ was no longer in love with Paradox, that actually probably would have ruined my day. I would have actually just had a crash out, like live on stream. I might start doing fight companions, but like the thing is I would only do fight companions for fights that like MMA Guru isn't live for. I feel like maybe I might do pay-per-views, but MMA Guru is going to be live for those. Ikram fight off now. This is not looking good. I know, dude. 2 fights got canceled. Bro, I swear 2025, and I hope I'm wrong about this. 2025 is the year of the pullouts. Like, what the fuck is going on? Damn, Patty. You really just gonna pull out of our fight like that? Damn, man. Holy shit. Sorry. Guru's fucking impressions get stuck in my head, and I can do a very mediocre version of them. Damn, Patty. Holy shit. Damn, Patty, I'm fucking burning alive right now like fried chicken. Fuck, sorry, fuck. God damn it. Shit. Propulsion gun. Good noodle MMA. I'm still in love with Paradox. Yeah, you said that already. Ooh, a battery. Thal, I'm good. That's good. I'm glad you're doing well, DJ Aiden. DJ Aiden, are you gonna come on the panel with me and No Chill next time we do a fight companion? Do you wanna join and say hi to everyone? Still looking better than 312. Yeah, I know. Despite these two fight cancellations, it's still looking better than 312, which is the fucking embarrassing thing. How is a fight night looking better? Who are you guys picking in Fight Night Imavov versus Adesanya? I'm not maybe not your full card picks. If you want to drop your full card picks, I'll I'll rate them and I'll give you my full card picks. But for the main card, I'm picking oh, Olfley just got canceled versus Naimov, I think. Wait, no. No. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore me. Muhammad Naimov versus Ofli. I am picking Naimov. I am picking Vinicius Oliveira. I'm picking Pavlovich, Shara, and I am picking Israel Adesanya by round 3 TKO. I hope they find a short notice replacement. Yeah. What's weird about Al Sawadi is his opponents is that both of them pulled out. It was Jordan Levitt, then Oki. Yeah, I remember. Dude, I fuck with Jordan Levitt. Why does he have to pull out, man? I want to watch Jordan Levitt, man. I want to watch him twerk after losing. Izzy is the obvious pick with everyone, but Imavov could pull it off. Yeah. Al Sawadi was an underdog. Yeah. I think Al Sawadi gets it done. If they find a replacement, like a short notice replacement, I think he could get it done pretty easily. Um. Oh shit. Can I jump? Can I jump that? Wait. Oh, I'm a fucking genius, everybody. Look at that. I didn't even need the propulsion cannon. I'm so fucking smart. Wait, can I get back up? I can. All right, sweet. I didn't want to soft lock myself. A couple of my picks: Naimov, Pavlovich, Jasaidev, and McKinney. Yeah. I'm picking McKinney in this matchup because I feel like to beat McKinney, you have to have wicked power in your hands, or not even just wicked power. You have to have decent power enough to like wobble or hurt somebody. And I don't think Demir has that power. But my full card picks, I'm just gonna rattle them off. That fight got canceled. Never mind. I'm going with Pogues. I'm going with Lucas Alexander. I'm going with Jazdavicius. I'm going with Fresiam. I'm going with McKinney. I'm going with Shamil Gaziev, Naimov, Oliveira, Pavlovich, Page, and Adesanya. Hopefully got brutally KO'd in his last fight versus Santos. I know. Ikram was a lock. Exactly, bro. I'm picking Oliveira to yeah, to beat Nurmagomedov. Yeah. I am too. Oh fuck, I don't know the hold on. Aurora Survivors maybe? No. Fuck, what's the I'm low-key gonna cheat and look this up. Hold on. Aurora password Subnautica. Sorry, I'm cheating. Sorry, guys. Demir last fight was 2022 where he lost to Mark. Yeah. And McKinney should win for yeah, McKinney's this is I think McKinney as crazy at it as it is, I might say McKinney is a lock. I know that's crazy. I'm also picking Lucas Alexander. Yeah. I fuck with Alexander. Hold on. Oh shit. Uh 6483 no, cabin 1, captain's quarters. Cargo bay is 1454. 1454. There we go. Open the door. Yeah. I love picking Dagestanis and Middle Eastern fighters in Fight Night Saudi Arabia and Fight Night Abu Dhabi's because they are free parlay money. Even if they lose, they will get the decision. You know what I'm saying? Good noodle. I will join if Giuliano join it, and I will show up. Yeah, dude, Giuliano will show up too. Giuliano's a fucking dude. Giuliano's awesome. Yeah. I think this fight night is, despite the two cancellations of the fight, I think fights I still think it's better than fucking uh 312, which is crazy to say cuz 312 is a fucking pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? At least on paper it's better. Mm. Sorry, these dumplings are really good. A bleeder? The fuck is a bleeder? Hi, buddy. I'm a huge Giuliano fan. Yeah, I know, DJ. Billy Goff versus Adam Fugit. Um, just got announced for Seattle. Islam Dulatov pulled out. Islam Dulatov pulled out? Fuck, dude. Why is there so many pullouts, bro? Yeah, Giuliano is the man. He's the shit, man. I fuck with Giuliano. Why is there so many fucking pullouts? I cursed it. I said it earlier in the stream. 2025 is the year of the fucking pullouts. Ow. The fuck? Fucking little bitch. Dude, 2025 is literally just the year of the pullouts. It's so fucking annoying. I already have the C-mouth. I don't need that. I don't know, dude. It's just 2025. Just all these good fucking fights are just falling through. It's so annoying. I don't get it. Why can't I have anything? Can't have shit, man. Giuliano is the man, man. It's so, yeah, it's just like, dude, every like Armin Sarukian pulls out, fucking um yeah, because it started with Armin Sarukian pulling out. Then we just every fucking week, it's just like everything is just everybody's pulling out. Nobody can make it to a fight camp, or not even a fight camp, to the octagon. Did Marcel announce that one too? You know it's official if Marcel announced it. Oh, man. Yep. Billy Ray Goff will fight Adam Fugit for Ession versus Mike Davis. Has moved to the main card. That's good. Tricoli pulled out. Yeah, Tricoli. Well, Tricoli is scared of Giuliano. That's why he pulled out. He's fucking terrified of Giuliano. He's terrified of what Giuliano's gonna say to him. So, you know, I don't know, dude. It's just everything. It's just 2025 is the year of the pullouts, man. Which is very upsetting. I know, not Dulatov, bro. Dulatov is fucking cool. I fuck with Dulatov. Ooh. 1 out of 4? Fuck, I need 4? I don't remember it being 4. Storage module. I don't need table coral. Fuck off. Yeah, I mean, Tricoli's just a bitch in general. Giuliano literally owns him, bro. If you know anything about fighting, Giuliano literally owns Tricoli, so. Tricoli's a bitch. He ain't doing shit. Imagine fucking going after Giuliano because he fucking was critical of you in a video. I don't know, dude. It's just like, what the fuck? Oh, my shit's lagging. Tricoli didn't want to lose to Abdul Malik. Yeah, dude, Abdul Malik would have done disgusting things to him. If we're being honest with ourselves, Abdul Malik would have literally fucking the closest thing you could have gotten to fucking sodomy in the cage would have happened. Abdul Malik, that's the undefeated guy who trains with Strickland, right? If my memory serves me correctly. Oh, I didn't know you could fucking Tricoli didn't want to. Yeah, exactly. Dude, fuck Tricoli, bro. Tricoli's a little fucking bitch. He ain't gonna do shit. He's gonna get fucking guillotined by fucking what's his face, Trayshawn Gore. Malik destroyed. Yeah. I fuck with Abdul Malik. He's actually pretty cool. Good fighter. It proves Strickland's not racist because he trains with a black man. No, but I mean, Chris Curtis had a falling out with Strickland and whatnot. That was kind of funny. What is this? Cabin 1. Let me check fucking Cabin 1. 1869. 1869. There we go. Good Noodle MMA. If you see Giuliano and No Chill stream, can you please tell them I said hi? Hello, Giuliano. Yeah, I'll tell him you said hi. Chris Curtis' downfall needs to be studied. I mean, people want to cry about the stoppage against Kopylov, but let's be real. After it was 1-1 going into the third round, right? We can all agree on that. It was 1-1 going into the third round, and if the ref didn't stop that it was even in the third round enough to the point where that head kick wobbling him that bad would have been enough to sway the judges in his way. 2679. 2679. Like, he was going to lose regardless. People were acting like he was up 2-0 on the judges' scorecards. Like, no, it was 1-1. He would have lost. Aurora miniature figurine. Give me that. I want that. That's so cool. Chris Curtis was going to lose to Kopylov, though, either way, in that fight. People want to cry about it, but, you know. I wasn't mad about the stoppage because he kind of was hurt badly, if you think about it. Curtis should just go to welterweight. Yeah, I think Curtis would actually do really well at welterweight. I'd pick him to beat, like, a lot of people. I think Curtis versus Holland, maybe. No, actually, Holland versus Radke, by the way. Holland versus Radke next. I'm putting out the fires. Call me Stipe Miocic, bro. A battery? I don't have enough room for that. Is that all that is in here? Alright. Call me Stipe. Firefighter. Yeah. You know what? I'm not done. I'm not done. Oh, I'm out. I guess I am done. Wait, no, I'm not. See all my friends today. I'm so nervous about it. Don't be nervous, DJ Aiden. If they're your friends, you have no reason to be nervous. Where are you going to go see your friends, DJ Aiden? Are you going to, like, a sleepover? Holland versus Radke would be fire. Or if you want a retirement, Holland versus Tavares. Dude, Holland's not retiring. Like, I know you mean, like, probably more towards, like, Tavares, but Holland's not retiring. He's going to have the ego of Tony Ferguson. He's never retiring. He's gonna keep going till the UFC cuts him, and then after the UFC cuts him, he's gonna go to the fucking GFL, and then he's gonna lose 6 fights there, and then he's gonna go back to whatever shitty regional promotion he fucking won a belt on. Against, like, Jeff Neal or whatever. Fuck Holland, bro. Holland is a fucking bitch. He needs to fucking fuck off out the sport. If you're fucking in this sport and you're not trying because, oh, dude, I don't care enough to try, why the fuck are you in the UFC then, you fucking pussy? Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here. Fuck that, bro. Literally fuck that. Dumbest shit I've ever heard. I just don't care enough. Yeah, go fuck yourself, bitch. Seeing all your friends today? Yeah. Radke, Holland, book it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That'd be a fucking banger matchup. Let him say it again! Let him say it again. Just saying. Let Radke say it again. Give him some mic time, baby, after he fucking sleeps Kevin Holland. After he sleeps Kevin Holland. He's gonna sleep him. Fuck Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland's a little bitch. I mean, he might try and hunt me down with his 45-70, but I'm giving you my ego, dude. I'm giving my ego, my ego. It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. 6483. 6483. Sweet. Look at that, guys. Oh, there's no oxygen in here. Hold on, I gotta fucking find some oxygen. There we go. Yeah, Radke versus Holland would be a good matchup. I think Radke would probably knock him out. I know, oh, Holland's never been knocked out, technically. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Holland, little bitch. Little bitch boy. You're a silly little hillbilly. Thoughts, 314, April 12th being Volk versus Ilya 2. Yeah, fucking Ilya's just gonna knock him out again, though. That's the fucking issue. Oh. I kind of don't have a fire extinguisher. We're just gonna run through. Oh. There we go. Yeah, yeah, enjoy your time with your friends, DJ. But the issue is like Ilya's just gonna knock him out again, and it's not. It doesn't do anything for either for Volk's legacy if he loses, you know. Or I mean, if he wins. Or wait, what the fuck am I saying? No, Ilya. Sorry, Ilya doesn't do anything for Ilya's legacy if he wins, because it's just like, oh, you just beat Volk again. People are just gonna say he was washed. If Volk got a win, like against a Movzar, if he beat like Movzar and got a win against somebody like that, and then he beat him, then we're talking. Then we're talking about some cool shit. Volk could do better this time since more time, full camp. Last time he got KO'd by Islam and then right to Ilya. Yeah, he got KO'd, and then the genius thing that he did after getting knocked out, turn around, short notice, cutting weight. The fuck? Why? I don't know. I'm just upset with Volk because he made some poor decisions, and he paid for them. But I mean, he could do better. He could do better this time. He might survive a decision. But I think Ilya probably knocks him out again. That's not me just being biased towards Ilya because I'm a huge Ilya fan, but it literally is just like that's just the world we live in, sadly. Send Giuliano tell okay, I'll DM him right now. I'll DM him right now. I'm doing it right now. This doesn't do anything for fucking Ilya's legacy though. If Volk got a win, then maybe, but it's like I don't know. Breach. I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't do much for Ilya's legacy. It does a shit ton for Volk's legacy if he's able to win this, but if he doesn't win this, then it doesn't really do much for Ilya's legacy, you know? Like, oh, you knocked out Volk again. Congratulations. I guess it was full camp this time, but the shock of Volk being beat by him is, you know, it's kind of over. It's just kind of we yeah. Ilya still finishes him. Yeah, sadly. I feel terrible about it because I really like Volkanovski. You know, he was a favorite of mine for a long time, but if we're just being honest with ourselves, he's just gonna get finished again by Ilya. You know, Ilya's the type of guy. You know, fucking, he's gonna get fucking. I see him maybe making it to like the fourth round or something. Maybe stealing 1 or 2 rounds off of Ilya, but I don't know. I. What about John Jones versus Tom Aspinall? If you guys had to guess, if that gets announced, when do you think it gets announced? Do you think we're seeing that, or better yet, do you think we're even seeing that matchup this year? Bye, my YouTube friends. Bye, Thaw. Bye, Anakin. Bye, Good Noodle. Oh, bye later, DJ. I'll see you later, buddy. I'll see you around. Ooh. If they did Volk versus Lopez, Volk would win that 100%. If he's able to survive the early onslaught of Diego Lopez, I think, yeah, I agree with you. But I think if Volk's chin is really done, like a lot of people are saying, he might get chinned early by Lopez. You know what I'm saying? July, August for John Jones versus Tom Aspinall. Yeah, I hope so. You think that's when it's gonna happen, or you think that's when it's going to get announced? Later, DJ. I hope it gets announced soon. Maybe we see it in August or July. Be really cool because like that would actually be like a matchup that I would pick against John Jones. Like all these other matchups, I don't really pick against John Jones because kind of a foolish thing to do. But this is one of those matchups where John Jones could legitimately lose. Like I would pick Tom Aspinall to beat him. It'd be a very, if you're a John Jones fan, this is a scary fight for you. I think it'll happen and be announced at 3:14. Oh, I fucking hope so, dude. I want to see this fight so badly. It would be such a banger. Like this is the only guy who could ever beat like John Jones. Like other than that, maybe like Rumble catching him, but he never got to fight Rumble. Um, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely an interesting matchup. I think it's one of the only ones that the consensus is this is the guy to beat John Jones. And if John Jones beats him, then if John Jones beats Aspinall, then I will officially shut the fuck up because then he's literally proven everybody wrong. Because he would literally actually beat somebody who everybody says is the guy to beat him. Won't be easy fight at all, not as fast as people think, but Aspinall will win. I think Aspinall will win, but if John Jones wins, then I'll shut the fuck up forever and I'll acknowledge him as the GOAT, even though he's a wife beating, roid cheating piece of shit. If Aspinall KOs him quick, that would be insane. I think he will. I think he'll KO him in the second round. I wouldn't pick him first round, but I'd pick him in the second. Oddly enough, but fuck, dude, that's such a good fight. I hope we get to see it. I don't give a fuck. Give John Jones 30 million. Give him 30 million to fight Aspinall. I really don't care. Might be the most hyped finish of all time. Exactly. Nobody does that to fucking John Jones. Fucking. There we go. Wait, hold on. I need a fucking medkit actually. On par with Max versus Gaethje. Oh, I think it would. I think it would be better because of the significance of what it means. Because like I agree with you that like um Gaethje versus Holloway was one of the greatest KOs like ever, right? But for what this means for the entire UFC, what this means legacy wise, not only the only person to actually on paper beat John Jones, even though we watched Reyes whoop his ass and whatnot, the first person to officially beat John Jones a legit way, and he knocked him out. Oh, dude. People are gonna make excuses though. They're gonna be like, "Oh, well, that was a washed version of John Jones." Like, okay, bro, whatever. They just won't give credit to Aspinall just because they fucking blindly dick ride John Jones. That's what it is. Is a lot of these guys just dick ride John Jones so hard they live vicariously through John Jones. So any negative criticism towards John Jones and they fucking write it off as like they don't. They just write it off. They don't fucking acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Hard to explain like my thoughts, but it's like they'll write off him taking PEDs. They'll say, "Oh, dude, he has demons, bro." If you bring up him beating his wife or in front of their children, fucking him hitting a pregnant woman, they'll write that off. Dude, he has demons, man. He's trying to be a better guy. I've never been as hyped for 5 to 10 seconds as I was when Max KO'd Gaethje. Yeah, had some magic with the timing, but yeah, Aspinall finishing John Jones is more significant for sure. Well, I mean, the thing is, Stipe was landing on Jones in the stand-up. Exactly, that's why Aspinall beats John Jones. If Aspinall KOs him with the first punch, I'd feel this. Exactly, bro. Like, here's the thing. Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje. I remember watching UFC 300. I was watching with my family because I'm trying to get my dad back into MMA. And we're all sitting there, and I'm like, Dad, look, watch. And he's like, I'm watching. And I was like, dude, Gaethje just did a Rolling Thunder. That's like his signature move. You know, he tries to KO people with fucking Rolling Thunder. And then he's like, all right. I was like, dude, I think Holloway's gonna point to the floor. That's what he does in all his fights. He points to the floor, and I'm trying to explain it to my dad as it's happening. I was like, dude, he pointed to the floor. And then I don't know what it was, but I felt like I knew he was gonna knock him out. And then when it happened, I couldn't fucking believe my eyes. Like, I was like, oh my God, he knocked him out in the last second. Are they going to call this off, or is that the end of the fight? Like, are they going to let it go to the scorecards? And dude, I was screaming my head off. I was absolutely fucking losing my mind, bro. If Tom's hitting you, I don't. If that's Tom hitting you, I don't see him being able to stay away from it. Exactly. Family and friends, that was awesome. Literally everybody, dude. Literally, bro. Like I was the only one hyped up for it because I was the only one who knew what this meant. Because my sister doesn't pay attention to MMA at all. My dad was getting back into it. He was pretty hyped. I fucking jumped out of my seat. I was losing my fucking mind, bro. I was absolutely losing it. I was like, there's no fucking way this just happened. This is perfect. Like, it was literally everything about UFC 300 was perfect, in my opinion. Literally lightning going through the room. I'm picking Dan Hooker to beat Justin Gaethje, by the way. I'm picking Dan Hooker like a third or fourth round TKO. I think Gaethje's kind of dog shit. Sorry. I don't think Gaethje's very good. I think um I think Gaethje's kind of bad at fighting in my opinion. I don't think he's all that. I think he's just gotten really good matchups to keep him to the top. Like the fact that he like literally has zero grappling in his game. Oh yeah, well he wrestled in high school and he was really good at wrestling when he was in high school and in college and whatnot. Like bro, have you seen this guy try and wrestle in the octagon? He goes for a double leg against fucking Eddie Alvarez and his body physically rejects it. Like he tries to take down Eddie Alvarez, and then his body physically just like rejects the takedown, shoves him backwards. Like, and he got submitted by Habib, and he got submitted by Charles. And I'm not saying like that's a bad thing because if you think about it, like, those guys are high level grapplers, but it's just like he's so lost on the floor though. He's just so lost. I think it's a matter of time before he actually gets like checked badly in the grappling again, but by like somebody who isn't an Oliveira or a Habib. Like I think like a Yoel Alvarez on the come up is gonna like grapple fuck him, not like in a boring way, but like literally just levels. Or like even Grant Dawson, if Grant Dawson eventually gets a Gaethje matchup, if Gaethje loses to Hooker and whatnot, and then loses another fight, Grant Dawson wins one. That's how I see it playing out. I could see Grant Dawson absolutely checking Gaethje. I could see somebody who's not even that good at grappling checking Gaethje too. Somebody who we don't even consider that good at grappling just fucking fraud checks Gaethje. And I know fraud check, but like, oh, he's been in the UFC for so long, he can't be fraud checked. He can still be fraud checked, in my opinion. Like, it's gonna be somebody who isn't fucking completely goaded at grappling to fraud check Gaethje. Because like Oliveira fucking submitted him and Habib submitted him and whatnot. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those guys are fucking two of the greatest lightweights of all time. I hate Gaethje. I'm sorry. I really don't like Gaethje. I appreciate that he puts on entertaining fights, but you know. So he's 8-5 in the UFC. Got knocked out by Holloway. Finished by Oliveira. Rear naked choke. Got triangled. Yeah. Okay. I mean, he's only 4 losses, but still, I don't know. I still wish to this day Fiziev won versus Justin. I know it's really unfortunate that happened because it's like Fiziev, dude. If Fiziev beat him, then it was like we have fresh matchups at lightweight, but now we just have the same matchups. You know what I'm saying? Uh, when Good Noodle MMA, when is No Chill going live? Surprise me on it. I don't know. I don't know when he's going live. You'll have to ask him. Ask him when he's live. Ask him when he's going live. Ask him when he's going to go live when he's live. So you can talk to him. But yeah, like, I'm tired of these same matchups because it's like, bro, we have these same fucking matchups at lightweight. We need fresh blood. We need Gaethje to lose. We need somebody to build a name off of Poirier, as sad as that sounds. But like lightweight is just the same, bro. It's just the same shit. It's literally just the circle of Oliveira, Poirier, Gaethje, and like fucking Chandler and Sarukian's in there now, but it's just like that same fucking thing. Even though I think Chandler should be fighting way down the rankings. That's one of the reasons why I picked Justin over Max when they fought. I wanted new matchups. Yeah, I picked Holloway because I just like I don't think Gaethje's gonna land on him, and even if he does, I don't think he hits hard enough to crack Holloway's chin. I feel like I don't know. Oh, dry land? What the fuck? Okay. I agree. We need fresh match. Exactly, bro. It's like I don't hate Justin Gaethje. I do a little bit, sorry, but What's up, Frankie? What's good, dude? Yeah, Subnautica's the fucking shit, man. I love Subnautica so much. It's got to be like one of my favorite games of all time. I also liked Below Zero a lot. A lot of people didn't like Below Zero. I fucking loved Below Zero. It was a lot easier than this one, which is why I liked it because this one is like so difficult in the sense of like I had to look up guides to beat it the first time. And I've never actually beat it officially. I've always had to like cheat in an item. Ortega will make a lightweight debut soon. I hope so. They should put Ortega versus honestly, Ortega moves up right now. Ortega versus the loser of Gaethje versus Dan Hooker, in my opinion. Haven't played Below Zero yet. Oh, dude, it's so good. In my opinion, it's so good. A lot of the community shits on it because it was a lot easier and it's a lot more of a closed map. And it's a lot more story oriented. It's less like free play, but I really liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, Ortega versus the loser of Gaethje versus Hooker, in my opinion, if he's actually gonna move up to lightweight. Um, nice one for coming in. Yeah, 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 dude. If you're doing another live anytime soon, let me know. I'll fucking come over and I'd love to fucking hop on if you'll have me again. That's a lot of fun being on your show, especially with No Chill and all them. I rewatched Usman versus, or not rewatched. I watched Usman versus Paul Hughes earlier today. I think it was a clear Usman win. People crying robbery really just need to not fucking like they want to see Nurmagomedov lose so badly, and I agree with that. Like, there's some Nurmagomedovs I want to see lose. Like, I wanted to see Umar lose, but that was not a fucking. We can do a regular Sunday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm down. I never have work on Sundays, so Arnold Allen would be good at lightweight. I agree. Definitely will. We'll get No Chill and the Italian back on. 100%, dude. I don't. Yeah. Again, but Usman clearly won against Hughes. Like you could maybe give it a draw, but in my opinion, a draw is pushing it. 3-2. Yeah. I'd say 3-2 or 4-1. Like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just wanted to see Usman lose, so they put a lens on while watching the fight. They put lenses on of like being extremely biased. So when when Paul Hughes was throwing these punches and shit that were hitting uh Usman, they were seeing them land a lot harder than they actually were just because they wanted to see Usman lose. Yeah, Usman win for sure. As much as like I'm not a big fan of Dagestani fighters. I know Anakin is, but I'm not gonna fucking be biased here and say that I think Paul Hughes won. Paul Hughes clearly lost. He does make a really good case for a rematch though because it was a competitive fight in my opinion. I thought it was really competitive. Hughes won at the beginning, then Usman came back in the later rounds to catch up. Yeah. Um I think that it was a really competitive matchup and he made a in that he made a really good case for a rematch down the line. If he wins like his next two fights, run it back. Run it back or sign them both to the UFC and have them fight, you know? Like that'd be fucking dope. They both should be in the UFC right now. They're both good enough to be in the UFC, in my opinion. Don't let the PFL have these good fighters. Fuck the PFL or Bellator or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. I clearly had it. Usman. I think a lot of people fucking just wanted Usman to lose more than they wanted Paul Hughes to win because a lot of people I feel like wanted the narrative of Khabib versus Conor McGregor too, even though this fight was the furthest thing from, in my opinion. The only thing you had was Dagestan versus Ireland. That's the only thing you had, in my opinion, that would ever resemble that. You know, Agreed Hughes has a win over Vucenic and Charrier, who are both in the UFC. Yeah, he'd be a fucking good addition to the UFC, and so is Usman. Like Usman can start like it. I know, like Dagestani legacy is like a big thing and everything. Why don't? Because I know, what's his face? Islam is gonna retire. Uh, in my opinion, in like 2027. Have Usman start making his run at lightweight so that he can just snatch the title right as Islam is leaving. You know, like just have him start making his run right now. I'd love to see him in the UFC. I think there's good matchups. I think there's good matchups for him. What the fuck is blocking me from going? What the Get the fuck off of me. Jesus. But yeah, I know they're legacy based, so have Usman make his run at 155 as Islam's on his way out, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like Hughes and Usman maybe should do their rematch in the UFC. I feel like maybe. I don't know if that's crazy to say, but maybe the rematch should be in the UFC. Maybe give them both a top 15 opponent. If they win that, like give Usman fucking Benoit Saint Denis and give. Let me see who else is at the lower rankings. Give Hughes like a Jalen Turner, and then they're both ranked, and then let them fight up the division, and then have them fight a title elimination bout. You know, I think Islam will get three more defenses, or get 1 to 3 defenses, then he will be done. I think he's gonna defend one more time at lightweight. I think he's gonna go up and fight at welterweight. Maybe he's gonna wait for Bilal to either lose or maybe vacate if Bilal is really fucking whipped that hard. I don't know. I don't know if Bilal doesn't. I think Islam will stay at lightweight as long as Bilal is champion. So if that's for a couple more defenses, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Chinese potato plant. That's cool. But yeah, I think Islam can definitely. I think he can move up to welterweight successfully because the winner of Justin versus Dan could get a title shot, and then Armin just needs to get one. Yeah, I. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want. I'm so if Dan Hooker gets a title shot against Islam, I'm actually gonna lose my mind because Islam's entire legacy is just going to be rematches and short notice fights, which is not fair because he has a really good legacy. It's just there's gonna be a bunch of asterisks next to his fucking legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Dan Hooker rematch. Fuck. Armin Sarukian rematch. Oliveira rematch. It's just rematches. Fuck. Fuck, dude. If Charles wins versus Max for the BMF, yeah, maybe. I think people should be on winning streaks to go for the BMF though. They need to be on at least a winning streak of 3 in my opinion. Because the BMF should actually signify something. Why should people who are on a 1 or 2 fight win streak fight for BMF? You know what I'm saying? So have these guys get put together a winning streak, and then they can fight for BMF all they want, in my opinion. But yeah, um, I don't know, man. I just hate the fact that Islam's entire legacy is just going to be rematch after rematch after rematch after rematch. It's not fair for him, but like it's just unfortunately this is the way lightweight has played out for him. Dan Hooker's making a run, Armin Sarukian's making a run, Oliveira's kind of on a run right now. Like he's not getting fucking I don't know. He's not going to get the respect he deserves when he retires, which is the thing I worry about. That's why he needs to move up to welterweight. That's why Bilal needs to fucking vacate or some shit. Water is good. I don't know, man. I just hate that for Islam because like that's got to be frustrating because a lot of people are going to discredit his run and everything. As much as I used to be like an Islam hater, like I did not like Makachev at all, really. Um, mainly because he subbed Oliveira and I was salty about it. But I think it's unfair that a lot of people who still hate Makachev for that reason are going to use the fact that he's just been doing rematches as an excuse as to why his legacy is bad. It's frustrating to me. I think it's really frustrating because there's valid reasons to shit on Makachev, in my opinion, but like he can't control who wins at lightweight. That isn't him. You know, he can't control the fact that Dan Hooker's making a run right now. That Arman Sarukian made a crazy run to the belt. That all these guys are making insane runs to the belt, and he's gonna have to rematch all of them. It's not fair. It's not fair for Islam. He can't control that. I wish there was a BMF tournament, dude. 100% have fucking Holloway, Hooker in there for sure. I'm trying to think of who else. Holloway, Hooker, maybe some people from welterweight could fight in the BMF tournament. Uh, I think Moicano, unpopular opinion maybe, I think Moicano should be in that tournament because he took Makachev on a day's notice, and he was on a run before he got subbed by Makachev. And before anybody says Chandler, Chandler is not in the fucking mix for BMF because he's a fucking bitch. I don't like Chandler. Um, and honestly, hear me out. Yoel Alvarez. He's a fucking killer. He is a fucking killer. Put him in there for the BMF. Moicano, Yoel Alvarez, maybe Oliveira, Holloway, and Dan Hooker. And maybe Gaethje. Moicano versus Makachev was sweet in terms of new comp, but like you said, there's too many rematches. Yeah, and it's just like it's a day's notice too. If Moicano had a full training camp, I would have expected him to make it to the third or fourth round, maybe. I don't know. Islam adding Moicano to his resume is good in hindsight, rather than having another win versus Arman. I half agree with that. I half agree with that because a lot of people are just going to say it's on a day's notice, which it was, and that's a fair criticism. But the main issue is with that statement is that Arman put together such a crazy run that I think it would have done more for Islam's legacy because of how much Arman has improved. You know, so I'm not. I don't know. Um, I don't know, man. That's tricky. I think I'm gonna hop off live here though. I appreciate everybody for stopping by and watching and chatting. Fight Night Frankie, shout out to him. If you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. He's a fucking G, man. He's the man. Thank you, Anakin. Thank you, Thal. Thank you, DJ Aiden, everybody for popping in. I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys maybe later today if I go live. Probably tomorrow I will go live. It's a 90% chance tomorrow I'll go live. But either way, I'll see you guys later.